Hello, my name is Ryan Deitch, and I'm going to discuss the financial analysis, some strategic issues, and wrap up with some strategic recommendations for Walmart. Walmart has some outstanding numbers in regard to their financial statements. Their 2011 net sales reached nearly $419 billion, up just around 3.5% from 2010. Their 2011 revenue growth increased almost nearly 6% as well. Their 2011 market capitalization rate, which shows the number of shares outstanding times the share market price, was just over $192 billion. Their beta is 0.36, which shows that Walmart stock is not very volatile in regards to the market. Leverage. Walmart has an objective to grow operating expenses at a slower rate than net sales. Their operating expenses increased 1.7%, while net sales increased 3.4% in 2011, showing that they succeeded with this. A few debt and solvency ratios from Walmart. Their debt-to-equity ratio declined slightly from 2009 to 2010, but climbed back up from 2010 to 2011 to show that it's remained fairly constant and stable over the last 3 years. The debt-to-equity ratio indicates what proportion of equity and debt the company is using to finance its asset. Walmart's interest coverage is a very solid and impressive ratio for Walmart as well, remaining from 10.64 to 12.14 over the last 3 years. This showing the number of times operating income can cover interest expense. Walmart's growth. When expenses are leveraged in relation to net sales, this leads to lower prices. Lower prices in turn leads to more profits. More profits leads to more growth. Walmart measures its growth, or its projected growth, in retail square feet, which is the industry standard for the retail industry. Walmart's expecting 10,000 to roughly 12,000 square footage of growth in the U.S. and 23,000 to 24,000 retail square footage growth internationally, with the grand total around 33,000 to 36,000 square foot of growth. This might not sound like a lot, but when you hear that Walmart's sales per square foot are roughly $681, and you take this times 34,000, it becomes a pretty big number. Returns. An increase in returns is derived from managing leverage and increasing growth. Return on investment has been very stable for Walmart the past couple of years, remaining at 19.2% for 2011 and 19.3% for 2010. Profitability ratios. Walmart's gross profit has remained right around 24 to 25% the last 3 years. This meaning that for every dollar of sales, they maintain 24 to 25 cents to cover additional expenses or for future savings. The return on investment, as far as the return on equity, return on assets has been very solid as well. Return on equity at 23.91% for 2011, and return on assets at 9%. Walmart's cash. First and foremost, they want to invest in the business and in new acquisitions. They want to pay out to shareholders through dividends and share repurchases, which they paid out $19.2 billion in 2011. Their dividends have also grown 21% in the last year. A few of their liquidity ratios. Their current ratio, quick ratio, and cash ratio have remained very stable over the last 3 years. Walmart's debt. Walmart's debt rating is a AA, which is outstanding. With access to numerous different sources of financing, whether it be commercial paper or long-term debt markets, Walmart should have no trouble funding future projects. Moving on to strategic issues. Political pressures, ethical issues, expanding globally are some strategic issues that I'm going to cover in regards to Walmart. The Green Campaign. Walmart has a goal to be supplied 100% of renewable energy by 2020. Current competitors such as Kohl's and Whole Foods have already established this target. The problem is Walmart doesn't want to spend the money because they have discovered that this renewable energy does not meet their return on investment. At the same time, they are requiring their suppliers to follow energy efficient guidelines. It seems a little hypocritical that Walmart is enforcing this on their suppliers, but at the same time they are backtracking because they discovered that their return on investment requirements are not met by this. Health and wellness. Walmart has made a big effort to contribute to a healthier lifestyle. They're stocking more organic products on the shelves, revealing the great for you icon on certain products that meet the requirements. They've also started a campaign with Michelle Obama in regards to a healthier lifestyle. You have to ask, is this really Walmart's strategy? Does this coincide with their cost leadership strategy? Is this something that Sam Walton would have really wanted? And at the same time, are they really interested in improving individuals' health when they're opening new Walmart stores with a Dunkin' Donuts opening inside of them as well? And research indicates that obesity increases when a Walmart is added to an area. For a 100,000 person population, 2 out of every 100 people become obese with the addition of a Walmart. At the same time, you have to ask, will healthier products drive down sales because of increased cost? These organic and healthier products are a lot more expensive than the normal products that Walmart is stocking on the shelves. Many of the consumers of Walmart like the low prices, that's why they shop there. If they start to see more of these more expensive products on the shelves, this could have a cut into Walmart's revenues and sales. This is something that Walmart will have to find out with time. Employee wages and supplier workforces. Walmart has taken much heat in regards to their employee compensation, their lack of health care, and even at times employees working off the clock. Walmart spends 27% less than the retail industry average on health care per person. Their health insurance covers roughly 44% of U.S. associates, with this number set to decrease because they are cutting health benefits for part-time employees as of 2012. Walmart's CEO stated that many of their employees prefer state plans because they offer better benefits compared to their health plans. This works out great for Walmart because their employees have health insurance without them having to pay for it. Supplier workforce. Walmart puts serious economic pressure on their suppliers to slash prices, and as I mentioned previously, with adding energy efficient requirements as well. Walmart is facing pressure to monitor and disclose how suppliers treat workers. It's been said that scripted responses are given to auditors from Walmart suppliers. In fact, in China, factory inspectors coach employees to lie about working conditions. Global expansion. Walmart needs to implement more of a global matrix design which promotes flexibility in designing products and responding to customer needs per market. Backtracking in Mexico is a serious problem that they're having right now due to various favors with trying to expand so rapidly. Their market share is also declining in Brazil due to a lack of local promotions and ads, and they're struggling in China right now due to some circumstances of some mislabeling pork and selling outdated perishable goods. Not to mention, Target is expanding into Canada and planning on opening 150 stores in 2012. Walmart has tried to enter India as well, but the Indian government restricts Walmart right now for protecting local stores. Moving on to strategic recommendations. Walmart needs to continue as a cost leader. They need to expand their growth into e-commerce, and they need to expand their global expansion growth as well. Cost leader. Walmart needs to continue to focus on their operations, most importantly their distribution and their just-in-time inventory. They need to continue to develop integration when opportunities arise, both vertically and horizontally. They also need to continue to develop economies of scale and economies of scope by continuing to grow globally. The growth into e-commerce. People love the convenience, the price comparison, the product reviews, etc. from shopping online. They like to have numerous choices at the click of a button. Amazon is becoming a main competitor with Walmart, with their revenues increasing year by year. Target is also continuing to grow their online sales, and as well they are outperforming Walmart in the percentage of online sales. The global expansion. Walmart needs to sustain their business in Mexico. They need to respond to the recent allegations and move on with business, as Mexico has been a great market for Walmart to expand into over the last couple of years. Due diligence is required before entrance into new geographic areas and regions. They need to know the culture and the environment. A simple starting point for this would be a Porter's 5 Forces analysis. They need to listen to what the consumers want. For instance, Brazil wanted more local advertising and promotions. At the same time, they need to have effective operations for their cost leadership style, but at the same time, they need to remain solid with their ethical standards. The mislabeling of pork and selling of outdated perishables is inexcusable for the market in China. If Walmart can continue to work on these things and expand, they will have no problems operating a good business. This wraps up our presentation of Walmart, and we'll now open it up for questions. Thank you.